Hi students, in the last class we saw the problems on the issue of discount. Okay, so I hope all of you understand that concepts also. Okay, so now we will see one more problem, the different problem on that. Okay, just see the problem number 3. The external company limited issued 20,000 equity shares of rupees 100 each at a discount of rupees 10. Okay, so at discount of rupees 5 per share. The amount was to be paid as follows. Okay, so the discount is given is rupees 5. Okay, so now see, just the discount is given to rupees 5. Okay, so actually this is the external company, and its external company is having the 20,000 equity shares and they are going to issue. Okay, so the each share price is rupees 100 actually, but there is no demand, that's why they are giving discount rupees 5 per share. It means what, now they are issuing at rupees 95. Okay, so now we will see how they are going to collect this 95 rupees. Okay, just see, by the applications they are receiving 20 rupees, by the allotment rupees 35, and by the first and final call rupees 40. Okay, so like this they are receiving this 95,000, but related the first and final call, one adjustment is there. Just see here, all the shares were subscribed and the money duly received except the first and final call on 2,000 shares give journal entries. Okay, so while receiving the first and final call, they are not receiving the 2,000s, means out of these 20,000s they are not receiving the 2,000 shares price. Okay, so now we will pass whatever the format is given as it is, we have to pass, and whatever the adjustment related to the allotment in different entry we have to pass in that way only. Okay, so now see on the applications how to pass the journal entry. Bank account debit rupees 4 lakh to equity shares account credit rupees 4 lakh. Okay, so you know how came the 4 lakh. Okay, so 20 into 20,000, it is what's the 4 lakh. Okay, so being application money received on 20,000 shares at rupees 20 each. Okay, so now so whatever the received, it is the transfer to the share capital. Okay, so now we have to pass the journal entries. Okay, so now see, equity share application account debit rupees 4 lakh to share capital account credit rupees 4 lakh. Okay, so it is narration is what's being application money is transferred to share capital account. Okay, so now let's see, on allotment rupees 35. Okay, on allotment rupees 35, so actually here should be the 40, but the 5 rupees is given discount, so that's why it is a 35. Okay, so now see, equity share allotment account debit rupees 7 lakh, it means 35 into 20,000, it is a 7 lakh. Okay, so discount on issue of shares at rupees 1 lakh. Okay, so how it came the 1 lakh, because discount is being to rupees 5. Okay, so this 5 into 20,000, it is a 1 lakh. Okay, so 20,000 into 5 is equal to 1 lakh. Okay, so this is the discount on issue of shares account debit. Okay, so to share capital account credit rupees 8 lakh. Okay, so being allotment money due on 20,000 shares along with discount. Okay, so now after giving the discount, only 7,000 is received, and this is 7,000 we have to transfer to the transfer money. Okay, so now see, just we have to receive this. So what's the transactions? Bank account debit rupees 7 lakh to share allotment account credit rupees 7 lakh. Okay, being allotment money received. Okay, allotment money received. Okay, so now see, the last is what's on first and final call rupees 40. Okay, first and final call rupees 40. Okay, so for that purpose, transaction is what? Share first and final call account debit rupees 8 lakh to equity share capital account credit rupees 8 lakh. Okay, so see here, to equity share being first and final call money due on 20,000 shares at rupees 40 each. Okay, so it means what's this 40,000, 40 into 20,000 equity shares is what's 8 lakh. Okay, so now this 8 lakh, it is a mention, but how many rupees they received, just we will see. So just what's they mentioned here, all the shares were subscribed and the money duly received except the first and final call on 2,000 shares due journal shares. Okay, so it means what, they are not received it means what, they are not called for this 2,000 shares. Okay, out of this 20,000 shares. Okay, it means only the 20,000 shares they called. Okay, so see here, bank account debit rupees 7 lakh 20,000 to share first and final call account credit rupees 7 lakh. Okay, so what's the narration? Being first and and final for money received on 18,000 shares at rupees 40 per shares. Okay, so it means what's the that excluded that 2,000 shares out of this 20,000, so it's remaining 18,000. So only they called for the 18,000 shares only. Okay, so this they receive the money from the 18,000 shares. Okay, at rupees 40 per shares. Okay, so the amount is what 7,20,000. Okay, so like this, so you have to pass the journal entries related to this adjustment. Okay, so I hope you will understand. Okay, if it is not understand, you can contact me. Thank you.